I made Unit 30. I really wanted to make a movie that had to do with renting versus buying a home. For so long you were taught that you need to buy a home, it's an investment, and look how low the scores are, and blah, blah, blah. Where are all those people now? There was a movie in the festival called Foreclosed. That's where those people are now. But for a long time, being a renter was a really dirty word. You didn't want to rent. It's kind of a shameful thing. It was looked at almost like a lower class, like, oh, you must be poor, you don't want to rent. And it's like, no, I'm smart. So that's kind of the point of that. And then in general, though, before I even had any of the idea of it, I knew I wanted to make a story that had two lead characters that were gay. And the story itself had nothing to do with their sexuality. I'm personally not gay, but I have a lot of gay friends, and I've been to a lot of gay film festivals, and I love gay cinema. And I can't think of the last time I saw a gay-themed movie that wasn't about being gay, that wasn't about coming out or about how difficult it is to be gay. And I'm not saying those aren't great topics and those shouldn't be covered, but I've always wanted to see one where the leads just happened to be gay and it wasn't addressed. I mean, how many stories do you see with straight people? And you don't, the fact that they're straight, oh my God, they're straight, oh my God. Like that, it doesn't matter because that's just who people are. One of my favorite movies, horror genre movies, is the original Black Christmas. And I love the original Bloody Valentine. They're cheesy, they're campy, they know what they are. But the great thing about the original Black Christmas is a lot of other horror movies ripped off parts of it. It was a Canadian movie, a lot of people saw it. Well, spoilers, just so you know, but in the movie, she's receiving, the whole thing is they keep getting a phone call, and it turns out the phone call is coming from inside the house. Well, this movie came out probably 6-7 years before When a Stranger Calls. It was the first horror movie to use POV of the killer. You never see the killer. They actually had to create a camera rig to do it, and a lot of people think that Halloween was the first movie that did it, which was not. And this movie came out in like the early 70s, and all these other movies came out in the early 80s. So it just had, the killer is never caught. You never know who the killer is or why he's killing. It was really, really ahead of its time, but a lot of people haven't seen it. I like the Terror Film Festival. I'm assuming that's what the question's getting at. No, I think it's a really great film festival. You can really tell that they care about the filmmakers. I actually had a movie play 3 years ago called Night Terrors. And the movie played, and they had the Q&A after, and I was really shy, and I didn't want to go up after the Q&A, and I kind of missed the time to go up after the Q&A. And they replayed the movie like the next day, so I could get up and do the Q&A. And it was really, really cool, and I don't think any other fest would have done that. And I can sincerely say I've never been to a festival where you really felt like they cared about the filmmakers. Like, you really feel like they want you to have a good time. They want you to, like, enjoy your time here. So, good job, guys. We love Princess Horror.